The city of Bartlesville is thriving despite stalled low crude prices and the resulting downturn in the oil industry. Quite a change from just a few decades ago, when the home of Phillips Petroleum felt the intense highs and lows of oil prices. Today, efforts to diversify the Bartlesville business sector are paying off with a burgeoning downtown and a return to growth not seen since the economic recession of 2008.
The energy in downtown Bartlesville can be seen on the city streets. Sidewalks are bustling with people, and stores and restaurants are enjoying an energetic clientele. Bob Frazier chairs the Board of Trustees for the Bartlesville Development Authority.
We're working very, very hard on our retail growth, and we've made great strides on that in the last year and a half with the Bartlesville Development Authority leading the way on that. And hopefully we've got some good news to announce in the next few months of some major developments.
Much of the retail growth can be seen on Frank Phillips Boulevard in the heart of downtown. 228 jobs have been created here in the last 5 years as entrepreneurs set up shop in historic buildings.
And in those 5 years, we've had a little over $12.5 million of private investment downtown.
Mark Haskell is president of Main Street Bartlesville, a nonprofit which helps investors gain financial assistance to restore buildings and set up new businesses.
We've had 33 facade rehabilitations downtown. So it's just from the physical appearance, it's made a huge difference. We've actually had 56 kind of other building internal rehab projects and new construction during that same time period.
Haskell and his wife bought the old McAllister Block building 8 years ago and turned it into their own private residence. Their vision has encouraged others to make downtown home. 200 people have relocated there. Sweet Pea's gift shop is owned by Margot Proctor, who has just recently purchased an adjacent building where she's opened an upscale resale shop.
It was Frank Phillips Bank, Citizen State Bank, that later became First National Bank in this lobby area. And then upstairs were Frank Phillips' offices for Phillips Petroleum Company. So I wanted it for the history and for the expansion.
Downtown expansion is not the only indicator of Bartlesville's prosperity. There is a flurry of activity at Musselman Abstract Company where home sales are being processed. Attorney Drew Ehrig owns the company.
I know that home sales were about 13.9 million in June of this year, which is up a little more than $1 million from June of last year.
ConocoPhillips is still Bartlesville's largest employer, but Ehrig says people are moving to the city for a variety of jobs.
We've got a really diverse workforce. There's several different professions, be it engineering or be it education or be it in the healthcare and medical field, that's drawing a lot more people into Bartlesville.
Bob Frazier says Bartlesville is attracting young families because of all it has to offer. It is one of a very few small towns that can boast of its own symphony orchestra. It plays at the Bartlesville Community Center that draws crowds from all over northeast Oklahoma for Broadway plays and concerts.
It's such a unique piece. It's a unique piece of architecture, sitting right under the shadows of the Price Tower, which is just another wonderful landmark here in Bartlesville.
I always try to tell people that it's a very small town, but we have a vibrant arts district. Our community center, I think, is kind of one of our crown jewels. We have a Broadway in Bartlesville that comes every year.
Ehrig says the beauty of Bartlesville, from its parks and trails to its pristine architecture, is attracting a more youthful population who find good-paying jobs here. And a more youthful community is helping create a new kind of synergy.
Because of the younger people coming in, those things benefit everything, not just the economy, not just the downtown. It benefits schools, it benefits churches. We have more volunteers, we have more youthful enthusiasm in projects, and so that too is contagious.